Katie Gilbert in Home Decor Tips. The greatest thing about her tips is you can do them too. She's big on making something simple that you can do that turns out.
Oh, thanks. Sometimes, I mean, I've had some mishaps.
Oh, we should have those on.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Oh, I got plenty of those too.
If I did a DIY, it would be DIY.
Oh,
But she just
no,
gave me an idea.
So
we may do that. That's good TV. But so this is something that you did for your daughter's room.
Yes.
And I know that anyone who has a little girl would just be nuts over these. So show them what this is and how to do it.
Well, once again, like we talked about last month when we did the Dixie Cup lights, it was fun because it was something that she could help along with, that the kids can jump right in because it's easy, but it's something that's going to turn out great that you're going to actually be able to utilize, you know. So I want to say, was it a couple months ago we did the scrap fabric curtains? Yes. We did another version of scrap fabric curtains, and it was very shabby chic, and we did a big loop at the top with large pieces of fabric. We did laces and all sorts of different things. So this is kind of a different version of a scrap fabric curtain. So obviously, it's a lot more whimsical and fun,
very colorful.
And of course, you can tailor the look with what fabrics you pick.
Yes.
But in this instance, instead of doing these large pieces of fabric with the shabby chic look like we had before, these are all between 2.5 and 3 inches. And so we had a lot of fun at the fabric store picking the fabrics.
Oh,
because
I bet. That's half
when
the
you
fun.
do something crazy like this, it's like anything goes. So we went to the store and I was like, just start picking your fabric, whatever you want. But you can get more synchronized with your choices and your color schemes and whatever, but this we just wanted to go crazy and colorful and wild, which is obviously what we accomplished. So these are just literally strips of fabric. Just measure your, like we did with the last ones, just measure up above your windowsill. You're going to want to hang above to get the effect that your window is taller. That's just always the way to go.
That's a good point. Make sure that you do above or it's going to be too short.
Almost, with a lot of my curtains, I will go almost to the ceiling. I mean, so just measure according. Okay, so here are these right now, what's showing up on the screen. These are the curtains that we have right here. So I went, a little bit from the ceiling on that one. And they're 2.5 to 3 inches each strip. Now, you could always, here's a thought too, you can always throw these in the washing machine before you put them on and get more of a frayed look. We kept it's going to fray eventually, just, from the look, but that's what kind of adds to that,
Now, do you cut it or do you tear it?
So, these are all just cut.
Okay.
So you're just going to pick all your fabric and then, measure in. Like I said, I always say this, don't get all perfect with it. It makes it look better when it's not. I mean,
it really does.
You can see this strip. I mean, I went all crazy, like, oh, it's thicker, and then it gets thinner, and then we get thick again.
You're not going to see that, though, and even if you do,
and it adds to the character of it. It makes it work in the end. So in this instance, there's several ways that you can do this, but in this instance, it's a hot glue gun. That's it. Okay. That's all we use.
You don't sew the top.
Heavens, no.
So much easier. Well, you were hunting a glue gun, and I was like, I thought it must have been for the next part.
But if you want to overachieve it or whatever, get out the sewing machine. It's just too much. No.
Okay.
So
I like this way better.
You can always do the iron-on stuff, the witch stitchery kind of stuff. I mean, you can really go any route. But honestly, the hot glue gun works fantastic. And you just, thank you. You just think about those heated up. Make sure, and once again, a cheap curtain rod. You can go all crazy expensive and get a fancy one, but really when it's hung, we're going to cover the whole curtain rod. So might as well just get a $3 one from Walmart and call it good. I'm all about doing it on a dime.
You would never think that she does everything on such a low budget.
I love it.
And then it turns out so great. That's one of some of my favorite things.
I'm like, I paid for that.
People think, it's going to cost a fortune. It's easy and it doesn't.
Yes, it totally doesn't have to. So just, what you're going to need. Just kind of eyeball what you're going to need.
Maybe and a couple inches overlap.
Yes, just a couple inches overlap. And all you got to do, put a little piece of glue, a little bead of glue at the top, make your ring.
And then I glue it right to my hand when I do that. Every time.
I've done that too. Then you've got your little loop. You slide it on and you do the next one. And that is all there is to it.
And look how cute it is, Katie. So, and I bet you need way more fabric than you think.
You definitely do. Yes. But you can
so many colors.
You don't have to get too crazy. You could also go a valance with this. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. You can go to the bottom of the window. You can just do a valance.
That's true.
You can use your imagination to do whatever you want to do with this. But like I said before, and you can get the low temp glue guns.
So
for the
you don't
kids.
glue it to your hand.
Well, and for Shelby.
Yes, I always get burned. Okay. And then
you can do
this
it
is
together.
what the kids can do with you.
Fun project to do together, absolutely. And then you have this look. You have this fun, over the top, crazy look. And like we were talking about with the Dixie lights, when they have a part of it, it makes it that much more special.
It does. It gives you something special to do together. And we're going to do something else after this where we can match like letters for their name and everything and tie it together. So stay with us. Stay with us also because we're going to